Christ, all of you. This is a very short video just to answer a bunch of fifi. If you look at the chat, some of you says to me that someone, he said, I will not dare to say to him in his face or in her face, son or daughter of MutAh. And look like this person is very brave. Maybe he will beat me or she will beat me. The question is, as long you are really, first of all, offended by being called the son of MutAh, which means you agreed, that means you are insulting your mother, and that means somebody is saying you are son of prostitution. For me, I'm not educated like you, so I thought MutAh mean marriage, because you Muslim, you claim it's marriage. So why you are being offended by saying the son of MutAh? Simply because you just admitted that you're a prophet, he promote prostitution. And the second I say to you, son of MutAh, according to you, you get offended for that make your mother a prostitute. And you say, I don't dare to say that to you in your face because this is very offending. So shame on you to follow a man who allow your mother to do MutAh, you filthy idiot. And shame on you to be offended for calling you son of MutAh when your prophet, he is the one who allow it, and this is in the Quran. Now there's a Abdul who said that MutAh was forbidden. It's allowed in the Quran, but it's forbidden by the Sunnah. The fact it's not. There's a hadith says that MutAh forbidden later, but there's hadith says clearly it's not. Let us see some. This is your prophet saying any man, any woman, they want to if each other for 1 or 2 or 3 nights, they can, sorry, my voice is tired. We were live for many hours in the other account. So if they want to have, and look, the Muslim, they say here in the fast translation, marriage. So if it's marriage, why you get offended? If I say you son of MutAh and MutAh is marriage, you will not be offended. But now you got your prophet busted. You agreed that MutAh is a prostitution. And when somebody says to you, son of MutAh, he is saying your mother, she was doing one night stand, and for money, not even for one night stand, for money. For money. So thank you for confirming the first issue. Now the one who said that MutAh is forbidden later, well, we have hadith from the Sunni, says it clearly that this is not true. You Muslims, your book is full of garbage. Let us see some Muslim Sunni hadith. You see, we are using Sunni, not Shia, because Shia until now they practice it and they are proud about it, and their girls, they rent each other for, for each other. If we go in the Sahih hadith, not any hadith, Sahih, it says the following. This is Sahih Muslim. Read carefully. He says that we did practice, and they lie here when they say temporary marriage, because as you see, the Muslim get offended. If it's marriage, nobody will be offended. But it's a prostitution, obviously. During the lifetime of the Prophet Muhammad and during the time of Abu Bakr and Umar. So Muhammad now is dead, and the Muhammadans still practicing renting their each other women. You go to the guy, you rent his daughter, the guy, he rent your sister. That is Islam. And they got offended simply helping us to expose their cult, to expose their faithy prophet. And here we fry you. So we practice one night stand MutAh in the time of the prophet, amazing religion. The prophet, he was allowing Muslim girls to rent their private part for 1 hour or 2 hours or 1 day or 2 days. And she got paid for sex. Aren't you ashamed to follow such a man, and you are upset for insulting him? I'm not insulting him, I'm exposing him, and you are the one who's insulting him. You just admitted that your prophet promote your family to work as a prostitute, and you have no problem with it. The second I say it to you, you get upset. Muhammad say that to you, it's okay. Quran says that to you, it's okay. You are just a hypocrite like you're a prophet. And as long that is offending you, that means you are offended to be a Muslim. For this what your prophet did. You just expose your prophet. You just say that Muhammad is a filthy man who made the mother of Muslim men MutAh. Shame on you to follow Muhammad. If you have little dignity, you will refuse MutAh. You will refuse whoever approve it. It's not me. I'm just reading for you what is in your book. Muslim, they are practicing temporarily renting women. What is that? Temporarily renting women. If you don't believe me that this is about renting women, here we go. This is alislam.org explaining what is MutAh. Who? alislam.org. What they say about MutAh? They say this is a kind of rental. Kind of what? Rental. Rental. Muhammad, he was ordering you to rent women? Yes, brother. Read carefully. Al-Islam.org, MutAh is considered as a kind of rental. This is why he's upset when you say to him, son of MutAh, because you are saying to him, your mother is a rental mother. So if this is an insult for you, why you follow such as a cult? You filthy coward. Of the help, that's an opportunity. Here we go. Muslims agree that Islam is a stupid cult, filthy cult. It is nothing but a prostitution prophet promoting prostitution, him and his God. And even the Quran says, force not to your girls to do prostitution if they choose chastity, which means if they don't choose chastity, to go for it. And this is a MutAh, at least that one, it was for slaves. This is for a free woman who have a free will. She rent her vagina to any man he pay. And read carefully. MutAh is considered as a kind of rental because the general basic aim in this kind of marriage, they call it marriage. Do you believe it? They call it marriage. They just said rental. Do you see how they are perverted in their mind? How you call it rental and then you say marriage? And what is the benefiting of this? Intercourse. Read carefully. It's kind of rental, considered as a kind of rental, because general main basic aim is this kind of marriage is sexual enjoyment of a woman. So what is the product? Muslim women. They wear burqa, but they have no panty, and they get paid for sex. In return of this enjoyment, the woman shall receive certain amount of money or property. It's official prostitution. And those Abdul, when they got offended by saying son of MutAh, they agreed that Muhammad is a fraud. He is a pimp. Read carefully. In defining rental, they explain to you the rental. Look about rental. Exchange of specified sum. So do you see how they explain to us by their own anger that Muhammad was a fraud? If MutAh was a marriage, he will not be offended. Do we agree? So what if I say to you, son of marriage? Correct, guys? If I say to somebody, you are son of marriage, well, I am son of marriage, so what? What's wrong with that? But I said son of MutAh, he is so upset. Do you dare to say that to me face to face? Thank you very much. You filthy idiot coward. You just admitted that your prophet is a perverted man, and that is an insult to you, and you agreed that your prophet was asking your mama to do Alabama business. Not Alabama, actually, where it's called, there is a prostitution in I forgot the name of the territory. You know, they have like certain areas very well known for prostitution, but it's not legal. Even in America, it's not legal. Even in America, it's not legal. Unbelievable. In Islam, it's legal, brother. Isn't it this is the one who said you want to call me? Is it this is your prophet saying that? You want to tell me that your prophet, he allowed it for a certain time? Well, I thought the Quran allowed it, not the prophet. And isn't it this is the hadith from the Sunni? It says Abu Bakr and Umar and Muhammad, and Abu Bakr and Umar, after Muhammad's death, they practice MutAh. Who is left? All of you are son of MutAh. Good for you. I advise you to put your money in the bank for MutAh. Business is halal. I mean, in this religion, if you take interest, is haram. Interest is haram, brother, but MutAh is halal. His mother, she go in the corner of the street, she rent herself for one night stand, is halal, and this is Quran and this is hadith.